what I enjoyed most was the build up to it. I think it was the first time in my time at UCC when undergrads, postgrads and staff had worked together on something that felt to be an enormous task, and we're all involved, and we had the virtual reality lab open, we had the driving lab open, we had the biology labs open, and it was like throwing a party and being really anxious about if anyone would come. And I remember thinking at one point, oh, we'll be happy if 40 people come and have a look through the labs, and perhaps we've overestimated how many people we need on board to do it. And as it turns out, on the night, even though there was torrential rain, we had hundreds and hundreds of people through the door from throughout Cork. And it was just so much fun to feel part of a team that was really energised about what we were doing, and it was really exciting. It was a really exciting night. One of the things that I most enjoyed about the night was I was in a corridor where we had the biology lab open, and one of the things the researchers in the biology lab do is study how gratitude and feelings of gratefulness affect people's health. And so one of the researchers, Karen O'Leary, had set up this gratitude wall, and so she plastered the wall with paper and had these crayons and textures and things out for people to draw or write things for which they felt grateful for. And it was a bit of a slow start, because as people came through, they weren't really sure what to write, and people were writing things about they were grateful for their phones, and they were grateful for Zane from One Direction and things like that. And at the end of the night, the poster was absolutely filled with things, pictures, phrases, letters almost, to people for whom they felt gratitude. And it was such a lovely expression of the feeling of the night, but also about how people can be reminded of things that they really appreciate. So it was the most heartwarming event of the night. When we did Capsule, I'd been with the school for about 2 years, and although we'd had events where we all came together, there was never such a feeling of warmth and appreciation for the diversity in the school and how we were all working together on one event. And that's what Culture Night really highlighted to me, how I'd had the good fortune, I suppose, to join a group of people who had lots of regard for each other and also could have a lot of fun working together. So the Culture Night was organised over a series of months with meetings, and people would come to meetings sometimes and not others. But there's always a sense that we were very connected in what we were trying to do, which was to demonstrate what was going on in the school. And Puppet Master.
That's fine. That's perfect. That's really
Okay.
nice.
Yeah.
You called it. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Something like that.
Okay. Anything else?
Unless you want something, I think that's perfect. I think that's perfect. They're not meant to be too long anyway.
Okay,
They're not meant to be too long.
That's it.
Yeah.